In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your lower control arm on your Mini Cooper. It's located behind your wheel. Using a 17mm socket, we're going to remove our wheel. Let's remove our wheel. Using an 18mm socket, we're going to remove our nut for our ball joint. Using a 21mm socket, we're going to remove this nut and get the ball joint out of the control arm. Now that we've loosened our nut, we're going to give it a whack right around here and here, and it should drop down. There we go. Looks like we're free, and now we're going to pull the control arm out of this ball joint, and then out of our bracket over underneath the driver's side. You may need to spray some rust penetrant on this bushing and let it sit if yours is stuck. We did that earlier, so now we're ready to go. I'm going to remove our control arm from the ball joint and we're going to twist it. Free that up. And now we're going to use the pry bar and push it out. And there we go. I'm going to add some silicone paste to this bushing. That'll hydrate it a little bit and ease installation. First thing you're going to do is push it into the bushing. So I have a pry bar up against my sway bar through the control arm. I also have my control arm strapped up to help it stay in place because I'm only one person. And I'm just going to pry it in. If you haven't already, make sure you have a soapy water mixture or just water at least to press this in. Once you get to halfway with the pry bar prying against things and having it held up with a strap, you're going to get a really big set of pliers and adjustable ones and squeeze it in the rest of the way. It is not easy to do. You can loosen up your strap if you feel like that's preventing things from going any further. I'm going to use these pliers now. The other ones weren't working very well. Again, this is not an easy thing to do, so be patient. So I have my exhaust clamp hooked up, and I'm going to get this back ball joint into the hole on the control arm. It's going to take some persuasion. Now, I'm going to push the control arm in the rest of the way, and it should line up with this front ball joint. Pull that down, line up the other ball joint. Get your pry bar ready and push up. Now at this point you should have both ball joints lined up. Now you can get that nut started. And we're gonna use our mallet to try to get that other ball joint in the rest of the way. So now we have both ball joints in, and we have both nuts started. So we're going to remove our pry bar and our exhaust clamp and our strap. And we're going to tighten everything down and torque it. Now we're going to snug these up and torque them. I'm going to snug this up and then torque it. Make sure you're at ride height before torquing. I'm using a pole jack to do that. We're going to torque this to 60 foot-pounds. And now we're going to snug this one up and torque it to 40 foot-pounds. Make sure your vehicle is at ride height before torquing. Now you can lower down your pole jack. Put our wheel on. Make sure you line it up. Once you're lined up, you can get one of your lug nut studs started. You are going to have to keep a hand on it. And continue the way around. Let's tighten it up. We're going to do it in a crisscross manner. Walk the wheel up. Make sure it's flush. We're going to torque our wheels to 95 foot-pounds. I'm using a 17mm socket. We're going to do this in a crisscross pattern.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.